Here at Disney's Wide World of Sports complex at the Walt Disney World Resort here in Florida. Paul Severino, joined as well by Jen Brown here on ESPN360.com. It's Guinness World Records Day. We've got a lot of great stuff all ready for you today. Earlier, we saw Kevin Shelley try to break boards with his forearm, and he set a world record in that, and he's not done yet. He's with Jen Brown right now.
All right, I'm here with Kevin now. You already have one world record in your belt right now today. This is going to be possibly your fourth one. Tell me what you're going for today.
Well, this is an existing record of drawing and cutting for speed. It's actually an Iato practice. You grab an apple, you throw an apple up in the air, you draw the sword, you cut the apple, you sheath the sword, and you have to do all that over and over again, sheathing the sword every time. The existing record is 24 apples cut in 1 minute's time.
1 minute. Now, this is a samurai sword, I assume, with the outfit that you have on today. It's very nice.
It's called a katana sword, sword of the Japanese samurai. And the lengths and specifications are all to Guinness's approval.
I've got to ask you, how do you practice something like this?
Actually, there are two martial arts that study just the Japanese sword, the samurai sword. Kendo, which involves fencing with armor on and bamboo. I teach Kendo at the gym where I work. And also Iato, which is just the practice of drawing and cutting. And that's more in play here with this record for speed.
All right, well, I'm going to let you get set up. I'm going to get about as far away as possible so I don't get hit with any apples. And, Paul, do you have some info on the rules for us?
I do. As we, this should be interesting. I'm not sure what's going to be the toughest part here. I think is putting the sword back in before you bring it back out. We shall see. I'm sure he knows what he's doing, though. That's why he's here. The blade on the sword must be 26 inches. The blade must be sheathed after each strike. That's what we were talking about before, and that could be, at least in my eyes, I'd have to talk to Kevin to see if that's the case, getting it back in, if that's the toughest part. Now, the apple must be cut in two before it hits the ground. Now, if it's not wholly cut, it doesn't count. But there was a little bit of discussion earlier. As long as the apple is cut, it would become a record. So it looks as though Kevin is ready to go, so we send it down to him, and hopefully we see another world record. All right, so we will count those up in just a second. Stuart Claxton, again, is here from Guinness as we take a look at the replay. He is here from Guinness to make sure that these records are, in fact, legit. Kevin Shelley, again, this is his second attempt at a world record today. He did set one as far as breaking boards earlier, and he has made quite a mess. There's no question about that. That will not count against him, though, and in just a moment, we will head it back over to Jen Brown, who is with Stuart Claxton and Kevin Shelley. And Jen, do we have another world record?
Well, I believe we have official count. Stuart, what is the word?
Yes, certainly. Well, the Guinness record to break was 23. Kevin managed 15. So shy of the record, but a great effort nonetheless, Kevin.
Some days are better than others. I was just happy to be here.
Now, Kevin, tell me, what do you think was maybe what went wrong, or is there anything you would do different if you were to attempt it another time?
Well, I definitely will attempt this record another time. In fact, I'm determined to eventually break this record. I admire the man that originally set it, and I want to break this record. Today, I might have been a little greedy, wearing my arm out with breaking boards with it, and then trying to use the sword with it. So that did slow me up considerably.
Definitely. Well, we appreciate you sharing with us. And hey, look, you've got one record under your belt today, which is not a bad feat.
That's not a bad day at all.
All right, Paul, what do you have next for us?
All right, next is another, and congratulations.